Following in your family's footsteps, Libras. That's what I'm seeing in these cards for you. So looking at the Ten of Pentacles with the Hierophant and the Emperor. This is following someone else's footsteps, a very traditional path that maybe other family members have followed. Maybe you got a lot of doctors in your family, right? And that is the path, the trajectory you're going. That's what I'm seeing in all these cards. Now, why are we doing this? It's in the Oracle card, so let's take a look at that. So the 0 reversed and the bread. This is being unwilling to take a risk because the 0 is like full energy. It's like risky. It's reversed. We're unwilling to take a risk with regards to the bread, with regards to the basic resources that we need to survive. We're not willing to gamble those. Looking down here, I've got Venus and Mars reversed with the number 2 and the knot. So we don't want to have to work too hard. And we know a path that's kind of like tried and true. So our family members, our forefathers, they've done this, it worked for them, and you know what? We don't want to gamble our own safety, so we're going to follow that path. The number 2 and the knot is kind of like being tied to someone else's tradition, someone else's way of life here. And the Mars reversed with Venus is not wanting to work too hard for your Venus, for your money, for your valuables, for the things that you... I have some advice for my Libra. Okay, so 7 of Wands with the 7 of Cups here for advice tells me that you're better off sticking with anything. That it doesn't even matter what it is. As long as you stick to a path and a trajectory, like you decide, let's say you want to be a doctor, and you actually stick to it, you don't decide halfway through that you want to change your mind, right? Whatever, anything you stick to, you're going to be successful at. But I think that specifically we're talking about this recent decision. I think it's a recent decision. It doesn't have to be recent, but what's from the reading from before, the path you're taking, the very traditional path that follows maybe your forefathers or someone else's example, that's fine. You can feel free to do that. It's gonna work out in your benefit with the 6 of Cups, but it ultimately doesn't even matter that it's that specific thing. It just matters that you stick to something. That's what these cards are saying. With the Queen of Pentacles and the 4 of Swords, it's like you're gonna be rich with the Queen of Pentacles, but only if you 4 of Swords, if you kind of like stick with it. There's a lot of stick with it. 7 of Wands is also stick. So anything you stick with, you're gonna be successful. And I think you guys are willing to stick with your current path. So do that. Let's see what we get from the Oracle cards. So from the Eye and Pisces, you guys may not definitively know what you want to do in the future, what you want to be when you grow up, proverbially. You don't have a clear path. So what you're doing is you're sticking with the traditional example of what someone else is doing. And that's okay, because that's going to make you money. Pluto, you're going to be rich. You're going to have plenty of money from taking on this profession, following this career path. And having a lot of money is going to give you the ability, the key here, to do more things in life, to further your own agenda down the line. So even if you're not sure that this is the career path you want to follow, there is something to be said for the stability it offers and for the future opportunities it's going to offer you. And you may as well take it, because you don't even really truly know what you want to do anyway. So you may as well go with this tried and true thing that is going to be. The 9 is a number for going far. So I think this is going to actually get you really far in life. I think this is going to get you really far in life. All right, Libras, that is going to be your reading. It'll be a quick one today. If this did resonate for you, don't forget to like the video and follow the channel if you want to see more of these.